So it's a Mercedes for pre-lease inspection. It's a 4-year lease and the car's been fairly well looked after. We're checking it to the BVRLA standards and I'm just about to go round the car and show you what we found. Okay, so the bonnet and grille are okay. The front lights and number plate are okay. On the bonnet we've got a little bit of debris. Looks like maybe some evidence of something that's been on there. We don't quite know what it is, but it's nothing serious. Looks like some kind of tree sap, but it hasn't washed off. Might need a little bit of a buff with a buffing machine, but we're not seeing it as a concern. Underneath the right hand side bumper here, there is a little bit of a scuff. We photographed it, but we're not looking at anything structural. There's nothing broken under there, it's just a scuff, and I put a little sticker next to it. We've also got a little light scratch on here. Again, only surface and no evidence of any disshaped bumper or anything like that. The centre bumper and underneath the centre bumper's fine. And if I go around here, we've got a couple of little chips there, nothing serious. Below 10mm in total. The wheels have got the original tyres. They're all good condition, although I can't lift it up in the air. They all look good. The front wheel's got a scuff around it. In fact, it has all the wheels, but nothing on the spokes and nothing major. Doesn't look out of shape. Mirror looks awful, but actually a lot of this would polish off. I think it's something that's plastic. Maybe it's caught it or something. Now, you've got a little scratch here, which is below 25mm, but it has got a slight dent in it. So I'm going to suggest we give that a polish and get the scratch out, because the dent is below 10mm, which should then be acceptable, although I'm not the judge and jury. If I open up the door here, the inside is in very, very good condition. We've got a tiny little dent below 10mm here. And the service history is all on the system, we understand. So we haven't got the spare key at the moment, but we have noted that the locking wheel nut is in the boot with the other little wheel nut bits. Okay, the trim looks a little bit marked here, nothing serious, but this is what happens at these car washes. The trim gets damaged with their strong chemicals. Roof's okay, no dents, no chips, nothing, no cracks in the sunroof. If I come down to here, the back door, it's a little scuffy bit that goes into the vinyl, very, very light, but I suggest it might be able to be buffed. Open up here, seats look all right, slight indentation on the leather here. I'd suggest that may need warming up with a hairdryer once the car seat's taken out, or it should reshape itself in time. The rest of the door aperture's okay. I look on the rear wing, light scratchy, scuffy bits, nothing serious, again, not through the paint. But come round to the back of the car, back corner's good, and then round the back bumper it's all good, a little mark there. Back lights are good, number plate's good. Does have a little bit of fallout round the back, nothing serious, but little tiny bits of iron filings possibly come from the brake dust when the car's been parked for a while. If I open it up and look inside, it doesn't come with a jacking spare wheel or anything like that, just a few tools in the back. And we've got photographs of that. There's the net all in good order. Still got the little kit in good order, and the locking wheel nut, we've got the photographs. No damage there, all good inside otherwise. That looks good. Okay, so coming round to the back corner here, petrol cap, rear wing, that's all good. We've got a slight dent here with a little chip in the middle of it. I think that needs a polish. So it's nothing serious, but it is below 10mm, but it has the chip in it. So at the moment that's classed as unfair wear and tear on the guidelines. Open up this side, it's all good. Little dent here, again below 10mm. Another little dent there. So this one is slightly above 10mm, but it's extremely shallow. Right, okay, looking at the driver's door, that looks good. And the seal's good, and the roof's good on this side. Mirror's good on this side. Wing's good on this side, and then I can see, as with all the wheels, we've got the photographs, they've all got little scuffs. Glass is all good, not seeing any stone chips on that. So overall, a well looked after car after 4 years, but it does have a few little light knickknacks around it. Possibly can be sorted out. Right, so just a little add-on part here. There is a little bit of tar flick up on there, just nothing serious, but it shows more obviously on a white car. You've got it into the door there, and then it's the same on the other side. It's not a lot, but on a white car you do see it, so we're logging it. You know, a couple of little dots there, not really that much, but you know, it notices on the white car, so we're just making a note of it. Right, well that didn't take too long. So the scratch there is now polished and gone. Still got the sticker, I'll take that off. Then if you go around here, I've touched them in, they don't look perfect, but they're a bit better. and then this wing's been polished, so we have the scratches along there. So take those off, polish there. And then you had the marquee bits on here, they've been machined. The mark on the mirror, that's all done, although I've missed that bit, I'll do that now. And then the scratchy bit there, that's nearly gone. You can hardly see that at all. So, and then here you had the scratchy bit here. You obviously got the bit on the vinyl still, but the paintwork looks pretty good now. There's a very, very fine scratchy bit there, but you can't even see it, to be honest. So that's that. And then the rear quarter, you had the scratchy bits along there, like the cloudy little bits, didn't you? Sort of little bits and pieces all around there. And they're all gone. Can't really see those, I've machined those. And then if you go around the back, there was a chip here, I've touched that in, and then there was a few scratchy bits, I've thrown that in, got rid of those. Wasn't really too much of a worry anyway, but coming around here, you had the stone chip bit and then the dent, and I machined it. It looked a bit better, but it still had the chip, so I've just put a little tiny dot attach in. So, they're all done. So, we look down the side here. We've already marked those off, didn't we? So they were all right. So other than that, it's pretty good. So I'll do that little bit on the mirror, and then the car's ready. Amazing.